Okay, so we have some questions here. Durian Mukbang. I'm here in Thailand and some durian. I get some durian. Just wait a sec. Give me some questions, please. Maybe I'll turn the questions on. All live chat. Sponsor super chat messages. All right, bring it on. Give me some durian. Alright, questions. His vegan gains on the gas. Nah, he's puffy and bloated, but he's not that strong, so I'd say he's natty. This is durian. Fresh, organic, backyard durian. This is a Pulmonee one. Really good. Talasea. Nice. It tastes like sweetened condensed milk. Have I tested THC levels? Do you think living a criminal lifestyle increases androgen levels? I would say it decreases levels because you've done a lot of stress. And if you're under a lot of stress, you're going to decrease your test levels. But you'll find a lot of crims on steroids anyway, so counterbalances, doesn't it? Give me some questions. And thanks for all the support, man. I fucking love it. Love the support. I'm here for my supporters. I'm in Thailand. Am I going to ride today? Yeah, I rode this morning. I did about 200 metres. Am I excited for the festival? Yeah, always looking forward to meeting new crew and catch up with an old crew, for sure. It's always good. We've got that fat bald KFC guy. He's back in Chiang Mai again, trying to get the festival taken down, and I can't believe people are friending him. Like going to dinner with him and shit. It's like, dude's trying to destroy the festival, and you're going out to dinner with him. Pretty poor fucking move. Rim brakes versus disc brakes. For Indie Pack, I'd recommend rim brakes, just because it's like less weight, less hassle. When I last used tested, I noticed any jaw changes. Man, I took fuck all when I took it. I took it for a very short period, so you're not gonna notice differences with that little dosages. I mean, the dosages I took, if you talk to the average gym rat or TMW person, they'd laugh at it, be like, why even bother taking that little dosage? So, yeah. Shout me out, DR. Shout your fucking self out. No one gave me shout outs ever, eh? No one gave me shout outs ever. When I was strutting up. Well, it's my dosage. 250 milligrams for 4 weeks. Max. That's like TRT dosage that people use for fucking 20, 30 years. It's like laughable. It's laughable. You eat like a pig. Mate, this is real world shit. What does the room smell like right now? It smells like durian. Durian. And, oh, this one's, oh, look at this colour. Can you guys see this? I don't really enjoy the mukbangs that much because I don't get to do much talking or eating. It's a bit of a, you know, look at that. See that one? This is called Pumani Durian. It's only found in eastern Thailand. Is Dr. Evil still working in Thailand? Who knows? Dude's a fucking creep. Vegan Gains, someone else, should Vegan Gains have weapons? I mean, why is he spending so much money on weapons? And why is he spending so much money going to court to fight this? He's just spending his Patreon money on elk meat for his designer dog and court case bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, there's better things to spend money on. Like, why do you need so many fucking weapons in your house? Like, it's crazy, man. Durian tastes like, this one to me tastes like sweetened condensed milk. Would I be down to record a podcast about hormones? Definitely. Email me, fruitwhistle@gmail.com, and I'll be down for a podcast. Thanks for support from Melbourne. Podcast with Joe Rogan. I'd be down. Joe Rogan would never have me on, man. Those Muppets don't have honest people on there. I shoot from the hip. I say what I mean what I say. Joe Rogan only has people on his podcast that he can control. I mean, I'll be respectful and honest and open, but he doesn't, you know, he's got to have the hand. Rich Roll podcast. I doubt Rich is too commercial now. He's too commercial now. He's too corporate. You know, he's too corporate. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's different. You know, like Joe Rogan has good guests. Yeah, he does. But they never, ever, ever say what they really fucking think. Ever. All right. Joe Rogan's never had a guest who says it how it fucking is. Like, straight up honesty. He doesn't have those people. Honey's not vegan. Have I been to Fat Bite? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Just threw that Durian out the window. Is Singapore any good? I like Thailand, man. Thailand. Who wins the Giro? The guys who made Cowspiracy did alright against Joe Rogan. The guys who did Cowspiracy, man, those guys who just in it for the fucking money, they're pussies. They would never really say what they fucking thought. You know, they'd never, they're just like fancy boys. Great doco, but it's like, it's just money, man. Just basically selling vegan product to vegans. Like, how many non-vegans, like, you can't watch that for free. It's not like YouTube channel where you can click on and see what people eat every day, you know, get stuff like that, or Tumblr questions, or, it's not. It's like a DVD Well, you got to pay to watch it. You got to pay to get educated. I mean, and these guys ain't broke. Why have a fucking DVD for sale when if you try and pretend you can convert so many people? People say, "How do you got a book for sale?" I'm sure I do. I've also got over 5,000 free videos with 100% of the content that's in my book. So if people can buy my book, if they want a consolidated book to read, well, they can watch fucking my videos. So, but the Cowspiracy, all those crew, Earthlings and shit, unless you buy it, you don't get the message, which is, in my opinion, very corporate. Joe Rogan's just another steroid head. I'm eating durian. Is the earth flat? Who gives a fuck, man? Tips for a bike race tomorrow. Just follow the wheels, man. Just draft the whole race. Just draft the whole race and just watch how things unfold. You know? And ride in the easiest grade possible so you can learn the tactics. If you're an A grade or a hard grade, you risk of crashing yourself with someone else. So you better off start at the easiest grade possible. Any people give a shit for it, and then work your way up and just learn. Don't win your first race. Learn how it works. Learn the flow of it. Learn about drafting. All right, so you're safer. And it's good. Durian smells like shit. Man, if your durian smells bad, you got bad durian. You got rotten durian. Rotten durian stinks, man. Amphetamine versus methamphetamine for cycling performance. They won't really do much, man. Unless it's like a 24-hour race. Because stimulants don't increase your red blood cell count. So your red blood cell count doesn't change. So the only benefit you get from stimulant in a time trial is psychological. So just harden the fuck up and you don't need stims. If you're doing a sleep deprivation race or a 24-hour racing, yeah, they'll keep you up. But otherwise, if you're using stims for racing, then you're just a soft cunt. I can say that because I've done them before. Like, if you can't do it without stims, then you've got to harden up. How do you EPO? Easy, man. Just go to the doctors. Go to the hospital. If you know what to say, who to see, you'll get it. Some countries harder than others, but it's not hard to get. Buy it from a kidney patient. If you got the money, man, you get anything you want. Everyone's got a price. Any tips for bodybuilder? What's a cardio hybrid athlete? Steroids, man. Steroids. Like, all these people trying to emulate these steroid cheats who say they're not on steroids and they're swole as fuck rip. Steroids, man. It's not about your diet, it's about how much steroids you've got in your system every single week. Alright, so steroids is what gives those people those aesthetics. What psychological changes did I notice the test? I think it's a lot of placebo, man. I didn't really notice much. Again, I didn't take much, so yeah. I can't imagine what those people feel like if they took a lot. My 10-year-old daughter heard 50k. Nice, man. Nice. So how much fat or protein you eat has no relevance. Correct. Correct, man. Correct. In terms of building muscle. To build the muscle, you have to have the anabolic hormones. Simple as that. You can lift all the weights you want. Unless you're pinging heaps of fucking anadrol or testosterone anti, you're not going to grow, man, significantly. I mean, you might put on a little bit of size, but you're not going to stand out. You're not going to be like a John Venus or a Jeff Said or all those fake natties. Unless you're on the gas. How can these fitness models have no eating disorder? They all 99.9% of them got eating disorders, man. 99%. And the whole screen's natural. No way, man. What do you think about Durian and other DHT-derived steroids? Well, most of them are fake on the market, so people are just taking fake shit. I wouldn't recommend using them. Would I ever do a video of GCM? Those guys are going too corporate as well. They're all corporate. Surfing is clean from doping? My ass, man. Do you know how much cocaine most of those top surfers take, man? They smash the coke in, bro. They fucking smash it in. I'm vegan since 3 weeks. Thank you, Ali. Word, man. Word. Wicked. $200 miles on the bike. No, wicked work. My favourite recovery foods is fruit with sugar. Fruit and sugar, or cereal with sugar and water. Just carbs, man. Sugars. That's all you need for recovery. Ten years ago, I took T-Bowl for 6 weeks, 30 milligrams a day. Is it worth it? Correct. I mean, then again as well, a lot of steroids are fake, man. A lot of stuff people take is fake, so how do we know what's legit? Unless we're getting a lab tested, we don't know. Or unless it's coming from the hospital or the doctor, then you know it's legit. Otherwise, you know. Who's going to win the Giro? I'll do a video about it today. 3429 chain set on the Summit road bike. Nice. 29 chain set. Interesting. My best ever FTP. What does FTP mean? Like 20 minutes or 1 hour? What does it mean? Is high fructose corn syrup bad for you? Well, most likely it's genetically modified, but it depends what are people eating it with? Eating KFC, burgers and shit. One hour, 297 watts. 297, I did 297. Bradley Wiggins did 471 for the hour record. 471. I can do that for maybe 3 minutes or something when I'm going really good. Be transparent, bro. You're eating shape at FTP. I'm not shady, bro. Look at my Strava, it's there. 20-minute power would be, when I'm going really good, probably about 348 watts. I'm not sub 248, correct, I'm 247. 247 marathon, May 26, 2014, go on Strava. I bought steroids from professional bodybuilder. You probably got fake, man. You probably got fake then. Because he probably thought, oh, I'll just sell this guy, this noob, some shit. Do I think my well-being and reactive aggression went up the test? Yeah, I would say no. Yes, no, but I've always been like that, man. When someone wants to fucking go and threaten my situation or bully someone, I'm just triggered. So I would say no, because that's just who I am. That's just who I am. Thanks for all the transparency and real talk, Harley. Huge fan. Cheers, Brendan. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. If I don't like GMO, why do I drink Sprite? Which Sprite? Thai Sprite, Australian Sprite, US Sprite? Depends, you know. Why do the bullied become bullies? Good question. Good question. Would I do a live debate with Vegan Gains? I'm going to change the title of this video. Vegan Gains would never, ever, ever do a live debate with Durian Rider. Ever. Ever. Oh my god, that's a great one. That's a great one. Maca Alpaca. What's this $2 thing? That's pretty cool. What's your question, bro? Vegan Gains live stream. That's funny. Chris Froome got knocked off his bike. I'm very unfortunate. Aggro drivers, man. Why my parents smoke so much that they were strict? Because they live on stimulants. Look up. Macca Alpaca says, look up. There's a ceiling up there. What is the question? Questions are just pumping through. So if you have a question, keep typing it. Just cut and paste it. Double wrecked. Is vegan gain still starving like Naomi Campbell? I've probably got 300 comments right now on this thread, so I can't scroll up. This is because it's just coming on so fast. A vegan 1355k runner. That's pretty cool. His question was scooters versus cars. What? Scooters versus cars. Healed my wife's lupus thanks to you. Fantastic. Just simple advice, man. Simple advice. It's good to hear it working for more and more people. What's better, scooter or a car? Bicycle, man. Cars kill. Scooters are dangerous. E-bike if you want. You know, e-bike. I would not recommend. I mean, there was a death recently in Thailand. You know, a vegan lady got killed. Her boyfriend lost control of the scooter after a car apparently hit the brakes too hard, lost control, and crashed, and she got run over by a truck, unfortunately. So if they were on bikes, you know, like, just ride bicycles, man. Don't burn oil when you can. Do I know much about the steroid prednisone was put on after being exposed to a toxic chemicals the job I had? Pred is a popular corticosteroid. It's a performance enhancing drug. So if you get put on Pred, maybe do some training because you'll do some PRs on it. But it's not too bad in low dosages. Travel insurance doesn't cover you on a scooter. That's potentially correct. So I do not recommend scooters, man. They are so fucking dangerous. Like, I've driven them before, and they're just so dangerous, man. It's so dangerous. Went on to Amsterdam again. Don't know. Thailand's a death trap. Thailand is a death trap if not paying attention. Scared of damage to the crown jewels from riding too much. You don't ride on your nuts, man. You sit on your ischial tuberosities, alright? Anthony, Joshua, Natty. If you're asking if someone's Natty, they're probably not. I don't know who that person is. These donations go to Google account. I appreciate that. Thank you. 6 watts per kilo for 20 minutes. Fresh. Yeah, that's normal, man, for sure. That's good. That's achievable, man. That's hardcore wattage for 6 watts for 20 minutes. But, you know, third week into the stage tour. It's different stuff. Thoughts on travel vaccinations? I don't recommend vaccinations. I didn't get vaccinated. Troy didn't get vaccinated. I don't recommend vaccinations. Thoughts on bite-sized Emily making $5,000 a month doing nothing? I think that's pretty disgusting. And, you know, she's not even doing anything with it. She's just, you know, it's like, how is, meanwhile in Africa. Just moved to Bangkok from London now. 7-Eleven, grabbing those vegan meals you got. Nice. They're good, aren't they? They're good. Sweet potatoes are regular. Whatever you like to eat. I like organic potatoes. They taste better for me. But I'll eat any potato. But organic preference. Thoughts on triple crank set. They're pretty good, man. You can run them on a mountain bike. Get a mountain bike crank set. Put them on your road bike. You go with that. If I do a live stream every day, that's $100. How does that work? What do you mean? Is the YouTube the new MySpace? Nah. YouTube's cranking. How was the pint of late earlier? That was Tori had that one. That was good though. She loved it. The best vegan milk substitute, Donald Trump. I would just recommend something that's non-vegan. Sorry, something that's vegan and not, hemp. Hemp almond. You know, depends. Is this for babies? Baby humans? What's your thoughts on the Cycling Maven GoFundMe? You know, if people want to put out, here's the thing, like Maven saying, hey, I want to film stuff in Italy, do you want me to do it? If so, this is the amount of money I want. And people are saying, yep, no worries, and they're giving him money. He's doing his job. There's people out there on YouTube who are saying, you know, donate to my Patreon, I'll do this, and they're not doing it. They're stealing money from people. So if you're asking for money and you deliver and you're transparent about it, then I have no issue with that. But if you get money from people and you're not transparent what you do with the money, or you're not showing up to work, then I dislike that. Changmore Adelaide, depends what you want. Depends what you want. Should do a doco of Dr. Ferrari. That'd be interesting. Doubt he wouldn't be down for that though. Shit tips on starting a YouTube career. Pretty tough, man. I would say it's near impossible now unless you're really dedicated to get going on YouTube. It's just so much competition. So much competition now. So much competition. Did a 250k ride 3 years ago. Hottest summer in France. Took almost 14 hours. What would you recommend to drink for such a long ride? Sprite. No, I just recommend fruit juice and water, and just make sure you're pissing every 2 or 3 hours. You know, I've done those rides in France before in the Alps. 250k, 300k rides in France. Did Paris on no sports drink, so, you know. Can I bring back some Bangkok White? You know. Bangkok White. You give me another donation, Macca Alpaca, and I'll bring you a fucking suitcase bag without Bangkok White. Straight to your door. Can long-term keto lead to insulin resistance? Yeah, for sure, because when you starve your carbohydrates, your body produces more insulin because it's saying we're not getting enough sugar to the brain, produce more insulin to try and catch any little sugar. So you've got all this insulin resistance going on, and then when you add carbs back in, you're fucked up. So you're fucked up. So I would recommend, you know, you don't go on low carb ever. Best way to unslave yourself from the capitalist system: simplify your lifestyle. Simplify your lifestyle, and be happy with less. Be happy with just time. You know. Be happy and don't have kids if you can. Get a vasectomy. Why can't I stop thinking about food? Because you're hungry. You're hungry, man. Those who eat the least think about the most. Think about food the most. How do you deal with pedo truck drivers whilst beeping on the bike? Just, you know, this is where we're living, man. It ain't getting any better. Unfortunately, it ain't getting any better. It's getting more cutthroat. There's more pressure. So you just, you know, wear bright clothing and take the road. Just own it. Carry pepper spray with you if it's part of your legalities. Aussie girl busted Colombia for 6 kilos of coke. I did a video about that. She's from Adelaide. Vegan gains debate. Oh my god, that's pretty hilarious, man. That's pretty hilarious. Have I found a use for my Eagle cassette yet? I don't think I've got an Eagle cassette. Would I, down for nutrition experiment, add white button mushrooms and measure my T and E2? Here's the thing, man, is testosterone, estrogen, all that stuff, that varies every hour. So you could measure something and then go and do a test, but then it's going to be like different values, so it's not really going to be accurate. One test doesn't mean much. You need to probably do about 10, 20 tests over a few months. How's the oval chainrings going? Yeah, good. I don't have it with me though. I've got my bamboo Trek bike, a touring bike. Trek or Giant, well, considering Giant makes most of the Trek, then it's fine, you know. They're both good bikes. I rate them both. Is Dave will still scam people? For sure. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard from him for years, but sucker born every minute, man. Sucker born every minute. Best place to donate bike parts in Aussie cities would be bike kitchens. Bike kitchens. Women head over the bikes, just rolling around, just riding around. Just riding around. What's my advice to all the vegan YouTubers? Smash out more and more content, more and more content. You know, more and more content. If you're going to take donations from people, you better fucking work for it. Otherwise you just become an e-beggar. Does fitness really build up over years? For sure. You don't have to build the intensity, you just have to learn how to push yourself harder. And consistency gets results. Do many amateur cyclists use PDs? For sure, man. For sure. How to explain to my mate the keto diet is dumb? Don't hang around keto people. Juice feasting. I disagree with juice feasting, durianrider, because it's got to slow your metabolism down. I do not recommend juice feasting. You need fibre, so just eat what I eat, man. Fruit, rice, sugar, etc. You know, potatoes, etc. Angry vegan bumps into the bald fatty. What do you think? I mean, seems like he's stalking people who are friends of mine or fans on YouTube, and he's just trying to mind fuck them. So yeah, vegan gain. Any angry vegan's not that gullible. He knew what Dr. Evil's setup was. And he got to deal with him. If I want more endurance all day set up on the bike, should I go for a larger size frame to avoid too steep saddle handlebar drop? You could do that. You could do that, Gabrielle. But you'll find that your flexibility over time will increase. So, you know, bike fit can change. So you could go with a larger size. But you also get an adjustable stem on there and flip it up a bit. So you could go either way. When is the festival? June 1st to July 14th. I've done about 8 tests in the past 3 months, measured my T, E2, SHB in the morning under the same conditions. I noticed a variance as large as 300, wow. You know, that's what I mean, like, here's the thing, that maybe it was going to change anyway without our diet and psychological changes. You know, maybe it's just going to change, it's like the weather. You know, today I'm going to wear an orange shirt, it's going to make it rain, maybe it's going to rain anyway. So I'm not saying what you're doing is bad, I'm saying that it's not 100%, you know. Because it may have just been changing anyway. Who knows? But eating good, getting the psychological is always good. What do you think about honey on a vegan diet? Just have sugar, man. Have refined sugar. It's far healthier. The bees need honey, man. The bees are dying because we're stealing their fucking honey. Honey's not ethical. Honey's refined sugar. Honey has no fibre. If you want refined sugar, just have sugar like me, man. You know, keeps you lean. Thoughts and Specialized Dulce Sport. Yeah, nice bike. Specialized Dulce, yeah. Should I take EPO? I don't recommend EPO if you've got really good understanding of how it works and if you're really pushing out big power already. Otherwise, you're sort of wasting it a bit. You know, it's a bit like using a cheat for a video game, but you can only get to level 1. Like, get to level 10 and then use the cheat if you want to go to level 14. Otherwise, you just, you know, you're sort of wasting it. Multivitamins good or a waste of money? I would say they're a waste of money. Why did I buy another giant and define size large? Because I just wanted to test if I prefer a medium large or a large, you know. And I would say that you get used to whatever you ride. You get used to whatever you ride. So that's the $13,000 experiment there. You get used to whatever you ride. So if you're a size up or down, either way you're going to get used to it. Teresa's like 2 minutes faster than me up Norton's. Is she on the gas? No. She's not even close to her PRs yet, really. My local bike shop said frame geometry doesn't really matter. It's more of an aesthetic thing. Yes and no. Yes and no. Is cycling easy on the joints and swimming? Yes. Because the swimming is a shoulder joint. Your shoulders. Not designed for that much workload, in my opinion. I mean, angry vegan beefing. We're just trolling, man. We're just trolling. And here's nothing. I don't have a son. That's just trolling, all right? That's just trolling. But we'll keep the trolling going because some people will find it funny. Uncle Chester's not real either. He didn't make it to Thailand. How do I feel about exercise bikes? Better than nothing, but ride a bike, man. Get out there, get amongst it. Ride a bike. UK cycling thoughts. UK is good for cycling. You should do a video comparing the cost per calorie of various foods. Refined sugar maybe the least cost. Refined sugar is always the cheapest carbohydrate. Mick and Nan, let's do the podcast. Email me at fruitwhistle@gmail.com. Let's do the podcast. The Forward Podcast. What is that? The Forward Podcast. And minerals and vitamins gone. Burning refined sugar. I don't understand that question. If you mount an appropriate hub, can you put a SRAM cassette on a group set? All the 11 speaker sets is the same. So if you can put a Shimano or SRAM wheel in that Campag group set bike, it will still work. How many girl to ride with? Just bang out YouTube, man. And ride. Just ride. I'll give you 1,500 bucks a large Defy. You know. Am I streaming and uploading at the same time? How do I want to be remembered? Vegan Revolution. A contributor. Someone who wanted to make a difference. I didn't believe your way of eating would work, but my fat lazy ass lost about 34 pounds in a month and I did nothing. Lol, thanks mate. That's good to hear, but I do want you to go out there and move your body because exercise is healthy, exercise is fun once you get into it. Just walk, just start with walking and cycling. Any advice to PTSD sufferers? Yeah, I've suffered from that. Just life goes on, man. Harden the fuck up and get it done. I've been diagnosed with PTSD. Just harden up and get on with it. Alkaline water. Just get any filtered water will be good. Do I recommend alkaline diet? That's what a vegan high carb diet is, man. Low protein. The protein's amino acids. Amino acid. That's protein. That's acid. The less protein you're eating, more alkaline. Strava needs to add BMX. Got third on a segment and no extra respect. Date sugar's the best. Date sugar's good, but refined cane sugar is just easy to get. UK is getting dangerous for cycling. Everywhere is, man. Everywhere's getting more cars. It's just more and more cars. Lance Armstrong podcast is The Forward. Okay. Okay. I doubt Lance would have me on the podcast. I doubt he would. And I'm a Lance fan, for the record. Always was. Just because of the story of, like, overcoming, just getting it fucking done. That's admirable. The Paralon using e-bikes, the Giro, I doubt it. Why use an e-bike when you can use EPO? Why do the bike shop look at me like weird when I hand them a 40 cassette? That's why it's good to be your own mechanic and stuff like that. Can I build muscles out roids? You can, but you're not going to be that aesthetic compared to the full native fakers. Has Port got a chance this year? Is Port in the Giro? I don't even know. Do you have any advice as someone who's seeking a psychologist and about to start taking meds? Should one do it, you think, or is otherwise your opinion? I just recommend hardening the fuck up and having a sense of attitude of gratitude. You know, control your own mind. You don't need fucking drugs to control your mind. Just do it yourself. Be your own psychiatrist, psychologist. I am. Thoughts on mineral depletion in soil? It's not an issue. You know, I mean, it's an issue, but it's not an issue. Like, look around the world, man. We're depleting the fuck out of everything. So it's an issue, yeah. But is it an issue where you're going to have health issues? I doubt it. Thoughts on SSRI drugs? They're selective serotonin receptor drugs. So it's all that serotonin. If you need to take those drugs, you're not eating enough carbohydrates. Simple as that. Simple as that. What foods would you live on when you're homeless? I was fruitarian when I was homeless. Fruitarian. Mike Hall, rest in power. Nice one. PTSD for what issues? You know, being attacked, getting hit by a bus, all sorts of shit. Would I come back to live in Australia? Who knows what happens, you know? Can you put 11-speed Shan 10 pieces cassette? Yes. I'm O blood group. The universe destroyed my car and forced me to ride my bike. No joke, for sure. Good work. 10 grams of carbs per kilo of current weight or goal weight? Current weight, man. Go 10 grams per kilo of body weight per day. And go up or down from there. And eat, because if you've got extra weight to carry, you need more calories, man. I'm riding a heavy ass bike at the moment, and it takes more calories to ride at a certain distance. You know. Living cold, wet climate, unhealthy. I would say it's not the best. But get the fuck out of there. What are the roads like in Thailand? Watch my vlog. Watch my vlogs. There's more coming today. I got driven off the road by a nutter in Norfolk, UK. That's why we've got to be more aggressive, you know. Bikies, Hell's Angels, people don't get ridden off the road, man. Do they? There'll be consequences. So it's got to we've just got to get more aggro. You learn how to box, learn how to kickbox. 63-year-old dad competing in his first road race in 20 years. Nice work. Nice work. My highest natty levels on a blood test, well, I'm using Australian numbers, so people are at 20. 20. Hello, Russia. Hello, Russia. Bike shop workers are 99% ponies. Yeah. I mean, as any industry. I used to work in the bike industry, you know, like every industry's got, you know, it's just, people are slow to embrace change. Sub-2 marathoners on the gas, fucking definitely, man. How are you going to run sub-2 without EPO? It's not going to. You're not going to. Geraint Thomas win the Giro. I can say that. I can see that. How many hours a day should be doing if I want to be a pro one day? It's not about, you got to get a power meter, and when you can hold 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes, and you can ride in the bunch really well, and you can descend with the best, then that's when you're ready to start thinking about that. 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes at least. At 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes at least. That's after we've been doing about 100k in the legs, warm up. And you have to be a gun in the pack. Really good in the pack. Really, really good in the pack. Really good in the pack. 73-year-old father just came back from the Colombia riding the mountains. Nice, nice. Cold, wet climate, unhealthy long term. I would say just get sunshine. Cannondale S Works, your call. So yeah. I'm going to wrap up this one because I've got some more editing to do. And thanks for all the questions. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.